eat right. You hear it all the time. And here's why. A big part of staying healthy is learning to make healthy choices about what you eat. Sounds simple enough. Until you look at all the food there is to choose from. What do you think it means to eat right?
It means you can't just snack on junk food. You have to eat like good foods for you to stay healthy.
It means to not eat junk food every day and at least have one healthy thing in every meal.
So where do you start?
Well, since no one is born knowing how to eat right, you have to learn as much as you can about food. And the best place to start is with the basics. Like, why do we need to eat in the first place? Anyone?
Because food gives your body energy.
Energy we need to grow big, strong, and smart.
To run, and jump, and throw.
We need energy to read and write.
To help keep us healthy.
Even to sleep at night.
Pretty impressive stuff, that food. But guess what? Food can't give you all that energy unless you practice good nutrition. And what is that? Good nutrition means eating the right kinds of foods in the right amounts to keep your body healthy. Easy as pie.
Ooh, did someone say pie?
If you've got the information you need to make the healthy choice. And that can't always be a slice of banana cream pie. That's because the energy our body gets from food comes straight from its nutrients.
Carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. All the foods we eat are made up of these nutrients. Our body needs these nutrients every day. And since different foods give us different nutrients, a great way to make sure our body gets all the nutrients it needs is to eat a balanced diet full of lots of different foods.
But with all those different foods out there to choose from, how are you supposed to figure out which foods supply what nutrients?
Each and every type of food can be organized into food groups. In the grain group, you've got every kind of bread, cereal, rice, and pasta there is. Including my personal favorite, spaghetti.
Me? I'm a chow mein noodle type of guy. Eating any of these foods gives your body the carbohydrates it craves for plenty of long-lasting energy.
When we move to the vegetable group, you can still get your carbs. Foods like potatoes, corn, and peas are packed with them.
But those aren't all the nutrients veggies deliver. We're talking serious vitamins and minerals.
Carrots, green beans, broccoli, and the lettuce in your salad, they're all loaded with vitamin A.
To keep your skin healthy and your eyes sharp.
Red pepper, green pepper, squash, and our old friend broccoli. All full of vitamin C.
Great for keeping your gums in tip-top shape. And on the mineral side, dark leafy green vegetables like spinach are bursting with iron and calcium.
Iron is the nutrient that helps your cells use energy. It protects you against infection and helps your blood carry oxygen through your whole body to the organs. Calcium builds strong bones and teeth and helps your muscles and nerves do the work they have to do.
Next up, the fruit group, home to vitamins galore. Like oranges, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, and pears.
Each one dripping with vitamin C. And for all you vitamin A lovers out there,
how about some juicy nectarines, watermelon, peaches, and plums? But make sure to save room for the milk, cheese, and yogurt group, home of, you guessed it, milk, cheese, and yogurt.
3 delicious ways to get your vitamin D and calcium. Your teeth and bones will definitely thank you.
But that's not all you get from this group.
Nope, because cheese is also a great source of fats. A nutrient that gives you so much energy, Whatever's left over, your body just keeps in reserve. Cheese and other dairy products are also a great source of protein, the nutrient you need to grow bigger and stronger faster.
And that brings us to the meat, chicken, turkey, fish, dried bean, and nut group. Whoa, that name says it all.
It's the way to go when you're looking for bodybuilding protein, a good source of fats, or a thick, juicy mouthful of iron.
And finally, there's the cooking oil, fats, and sweets group.
This is where they keep the banana cream pie.
Plus, a lot of other delicious desserts, not to mention mayonnaise, salad dressing, butter, cooking oil, and treats like potato chips and soda.
Most of these foods do give you nutrients, so they're fine to eat, sometimes.
But don't go crazy. Be sure to limit the amount of them you eat.
Because too much of anything can throw everything out of balance.
Hey, wait! I almost forgot. Water! It's the nutrient that makes up more than half of your body. And it needs every last drop to do things like break down foods, carry digested nutrients to your cells, and help get rid of your body's waste.
You can get water from some foods, like lettuce, melons, and raw carrots.
But the best way to get the water your body needs? Drink it. 6 to 8 8-ounce glasses every day.
So there you have it. The food we eat for the nutrients we need. Now that you know, I'll bet making healthy choices will be a whole lot easier.
Health tips.
Eating at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day is an important part of a balanced diet. But to get all the nutrients your body needs, try choosing fruits and veggies in a bunch of different colors. Why go for the rainbow? Because each different color means each different food has different vitamins and minerals. So get yourself some green beans, red pepper, yellow squash, an orange, and some blueberries. Or make your own color combo. No matter what, each serving serves its purpose and does it deliciously.
Knowing how to eat right isn't always easy. That's why it can be a big help to get yourself a guide. Food guides are tools you can use to help choose a balanced diet.
This type of guide is called a food guide pyramid. See how it's divided into parts? There's one part for each food group.
A food guide pyramid gives you suggestions about how many servings to eat from each food group each day to have a balanced diet. What's a serving? Well, it depends on what foods you eat. For example, a serving of rice is a half cup. A serving of milk is 8 ounces, and a serving of meat is 2 to 3 ounces.
You don't have to do what the guide says exactly. You should just use it, well, as a guide.
And there's more than one pyramid to choose from, like the food guide pyramid for vegetarians, people who don't eat meat, poultry, or fish.
Or one of the food guide pyramids from different cultures. I see noodles.
No matter which food guide you choose to use, they can help make the hard work of choosing a balanced diet a lot easier. Thanks. Bringing you the stories that affect the world you live in and the choices you make. This is Good Health News. A lot of foods you buy at the store make a big deal about telling you how good they are for you. It's right there on the package. Low fat, vitamin packed, and bursting with nutrients. But as our correspondent Charlie reports, on another part of the package, you get the real story.
I try to make sure that the foods I eat are part of a balanced diet. And now, it's easier than ever, thanks to nutrition labels like this. If a food comes in a package, it'll have a nutrition label, a label that tells us exactly how nutritious that food is. So remember, before you eat packaged food, read that label, or have an adult read it to you. It tells you how much of each nutrient is in there, like carbohydrates. A serving of this cereal has 9% of the carbohydrates you need per day. Vitamin A, 11% of what you need. Iron, 25%. So far, so good. But wait, there's even more information on the label. See this? It's a list of all the foods they use to make the cereal, called the ingredients. The ingredient listed first is the one used the most. The last one is the one used the least. So ask yourself, does it all add up to a healthy choice? Milk, corn, okay. Sugar, Malt flavoring, okay. High fructose corn syrup, that's a lot like sugar. And then, and only then, we get to the vitamins. So when you add up the sugar and corn syrup, this cereal is mostly sweet stuff. Is this a healthy choice for me? Well, I'm getting ice cream after school today, so I think I'll skip it. But it'll make a great treat tomorrow. So make a habit of reading food labels. You've got all the information you need, and all you've got to do is read. See you next time with more good health news.
Nutrition labels are great tools for helping us make healthy choices about what to eat. But if you have a food allergy, the information on that label might just save your life. Having a food allergy means that a certain kind of food is harmful to your body, and if you eat it, you'll get sick. Some allergic reactions are pretty mild, like a rash or a stomachache. But sometimes, the reaction is sudden and serious. Some people might get hives, which are a type of rash. They might throw up, have trouble breathing, or feel their throat and tongue swell up. Sounds serious? Well, it can actually put their life in danger.
So, what kind of foods are people allergic to?
All kinds. But the most common ones are peanuts,
Nuts that grow on trees, like pecans and walnuts.
Fish and shellfish.
Eggs and milk.
Or foods with soy or wheat in them.
The only way for people with food allergies to not have a reaction is for them to not eat or even be in contact with any of those foods. Sound drastic? Well, it's necessary. If you have a food allergy, don't ever eat anything you don't know the ingredients of. If you're not absolutely sure, always read the ingredients. Or ask the person who made it. And always make sure everyone knows you have a food allergy, because sometimes accidents do happen. And even if you're not sure you've eaten something that you might be allergic to, make sure to tell an adult right away, just to be safe.
Even if you don't have an allergy, someone you know probably does. And there are special rules that everyone has to follow to keep that person safe.
If your friend or someone at school has an allergy to something you've got in your lunch, you might not be able to sit next to them.
You can be a good friend by never trying to make them eat something they shouldn't, or make them feel bad about being different.
Those rules are serious, because food allergies are serious.
What do you like to eat at snack time?
I like to eat like different kinds of fruit. I like oranges and cherries.
In snack time, I like an apple, a pear, or sometimes a banana.
Oranges and apples.
If there's one time of day we really need to remember the rules of healthy eating, it's snack time. We've all been there. It's after school, you get home, and you're hungry. You open the fridge and, whoa, so many snacks, so little time. You need something fast, and that banana cream pie does look pretty tasty. But before you take a bite, stop. Think about what you've eaten that day, and ask yourself, will I have a balanced diet if I eat the pie? If the answer is yes, go for it. If the answer is no, why not choose some apples and cheese or celery and peanut butter? Those delicious snacks are also nutritious. They give you healthy food from 2 different food groups. And lots of nutrients your body needs to keep you going strong until dinner.
Kid to Kid Confidential, the place to go to get your health questions answered.
Dear Kid to Kid Confidential, have I got a problem for you? Every morning at school, I start to lose my concentration. I barely can make it to lunch without getting tired, and my grades are slipping. My mom and dad say it's because I don't eat breakfast. Are they right? Signed, Skips, Breakfast, and Boston.
Okay, Skips, did you know that by the time you wake up, it might have been 12 hours since you ate dinner? That's half a day. Your body is starving for nutrients. Without a balanced breakfast, there's no way you'll keep going at school. No wonder your grades are slipping. Even if you're in a rush, it only takes a few minutes to make yourself a bowl of cereal with some fruit, or buttered toast, a glass of juice, and a yogurt, and just a few more minutes to chow down. Next thing you know, you'll have fat for your brain cells, protein for your muscles, and carbs for energy in the classroom and on the playground, plus a whole bunch of vitamins and minerals. If you get bored with the same old breakfast foods, here's what I like to do. Flip the script and have something unbreakfasty. Like cheese and crackers with a glass of tomato juice. You still get the nutrients you need. So, Skips, I'm afraid your parents are right on this one. Breakfast is just too important to pass up.
Tools like food guide pyramids and nutrition labels are great ways to make sure you're eating a balanced diet full of healthy foods. But did you know there's more to healthy eating than picking the right foods to eat? The way you handle and prepare the food you eat is an important part of keeping those foods healthy. Because if you're not careful, the food can grow bacteria, tiny organisms that can make you sick. Very sick. So how can you make sure that the healthy food you're eating stays healthy? First, keep everything clean.
That means washing your hands with soap and water before and after touching food. Fruits and vegetables should be rinsed too, but only in water, no soap. And of course, make sure the places where you put food, like countertops, are spotless.
Second, keep your food separate.
Raw meat, turkey, chicken, and seafood should always be kept separate from other foods.
And wash any surface, knife, or plate that has touched raw meat before using it again.
Third, always refrigerate.
Foods that can spoil need to be nice and cold so they can stay fresh and taste good longer.
Some foods don't need to be refrigerated and won't make you sick if you leave them out and then eat them. But if you pour yourself a glass of milk, make sure you put it back, or it'll go bad. And after you eat something, leftovers need to get wrapped and refrigerated.
Finally, certain foods should always be cooked thoroughly.
Meat, turkey, chicken, and fish are only safe to eat when they've been completely cooked.
Don't eat eggs that haven't been fully cooked either, or any uncooked foods that include raw eggs, like cookie dough. So even though you want to lick the bowl, it's not a good idea. Keep your food safe to eat. It's a healthy choice everyone needs to make every day.
Health tips.
Eating right is a great way to help your body stay healthy. But eating a balanced diet isn't enough. You also have to exercise.
A healthy body should have a healthy balance between the energy you take in from food and the energy you use. If that balance is off, you could end up weighing too much or not enough, and that's not healthy. So while you're eating right, find a way each day to get active. Doesn't matter if it's running on the soccer fields or walking home from school.
What matters is that you do it and stick to it.
Good nutrition. In a world full of so many choices, learning how to make the healthy ones about how we eat every day can make all the difference. Taking the time to choose the right foods now will make eating right and being healthy a habit you'll never want to break.
To your health.
To your health.
To your health.